Hey guys, I'm just coming back on to make another video for you guys. I haven't had a moment to get on here since I reached 100 subscribers, so thank you everybody who subscribed. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm on a journey to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and so I would really appreciate it if you could also like this video so it goes up in the algorithm. I'd also appreciate that. So I just wanted to come back on and make another video today about stepping into your power, finding your power and stepping into your power. I know I've touched on this in some other videos, but I didn't make a full video about it, so I thought I would do that today. So, why should we, first of all, there's a lot of questions around this, right? So how do we do it? Why should we do it? And all that good stuff. So if there is somewhere that you want to go in your life, and if there's something that you want to do and something that you want to accomplish, it's always going to take you being able to step into your power and you being able to believe in yourself enough to accomplish whatever that is and to get to where you want to go, right? So I think that people need to understand that your power to accomplish things is inside you. And a lot of times people don't understand that, that you have everything you need inside your soul. And it's there because the universe created you with it, and the universe creates everything with the universe and the power of the universe or God, whatever, inside of it, right? So understanding that makes it easy to take the first step towards finding your power, which is understanding that it's right inside of you, right? That it is right inside your soul, and that it's actually not super complicated or super difficult to find it in the first place. It's just being able to step into it. And so understanding that you have the power within you is the first step. And then being able to step into that is what takes courage, and that is what takes strength, and that is what takes your willpower to be able to step out of maybe your comfort zone, or maybe something that, you're the way that you're usually reacting to things and the way that you're usually behaving, into something else. If you aren't already, if you aren't already someone who is stepping into their power at all, like if you really don't have any idea how to do that and you haven't been doing that in your life, then that would be, but if you are somebody who already is, then it's just being able to understand how to strengthen it, right? So, like I said before, the first thing to understand is understanding that we have the power within us. And the power to do, what is the power, right? Like, what am I even saying? Like, we have the power to accomplish anything we ever want, and any dream that we ever want to accomplish, and any goal that we ever want to get to. We have the power to do that within us. And so that's just the simplest part of it, right? It's just understanding that that power is within us. So then how do we step into that power? And how do we really make sure that we continue to step into that power and we continue to own this persona of this person who is stepping into their power and who is taking the steps that they need to take to get themselves to the future where they want to go, right? So I think the easiest way, like I said before, is just understanding that, like, we have this power within us, right? And I think that is what can crack the code, and that is really what can make the difference for everybody. And I think a lot of people don't really understand, like, that it's that simple, right? It's just understanding that the power is within us. And when we understand that is what gives us the strength to step into that power. And maybe you're used to being someone who's just doesn't feel like they have any self-esteem or doesn't feel like they have what it takes to do the things, right? But just this simple switch in your mind of understanding that power is within you, because the God of the universe put it within each and every one of us, and each and everything on this planet has the energy of God within it, and that energy is symbiotically also you. And so it's like you are the energy of God, but yet you are also you, and you are independent and an independent being from the energy of God, but you have that energy of God within you. And so at the same time, we're all connected to it, right? And at the same time, the essence of whatever that energy is deep inside each and every one of us. And so we can harness that energy at any moment, at any given time. And so just understanding that is really the only thing we need to know in order to allow ourselves to step into that power that we have inside of us. So there is places that you want to get to, and there is this energy within you. And so if you understand what I'm saying right now, you can understand how to truly step into that power, and how to get yourself to the future that you want to get to, because that's ultimately what it's all about, right? Why would we even step into our power? Like, what's the purpose of it? I think that's a pretty simple question. That's a pretty simple answer to that question, because when we finally become a person that's capable of doing the things that we want to do, we do get ourselves closer to where we want to go, right? We do get ourselves closer to the future that we want to get to when we actually harness that power that is within us, that God gave us, that each and every one of us has, and step into it. And so I think that's just the purpose of this video, is just like outlining, honestly, like how it's just like the main important part of this whole thing is that, as soon as you understand that the energy of God is within you, then you understand that you can accomplish anything. And I think that's the big thing that for some reason a lot of people just like miss for some reason or another. They just don't understand that energy is within us, right? But then once you understand that it is within you, then you can also understand how to step into it, right? And every single day, the more that we do these things, like the other thing that's important here is that anything in life takes practice, right? To get better at it. And so the more that we do things, the easier they become, and the more second nature it becomes, and you know what I mean? And so if you've never stepped into your power before, just try it on something simple, something small, and then feel confident about it. But everyone has in some way or another, and so just tapping into that. And then just for you individually, like if you've done this a lot or if you haven't done it very much or whatever, right? It's just understanding that you can, in every single moment that you have an opportunity to step into your power. So the more that we flex this muscle, the better that we get at it, and eventually we become someone who's just naturally like second nature, like you're not even thinking about it. You're just you're just waking up and you're just taking the steps that you need to take to get you to like the future that you need to go. You're just waking up, and then you're just naturally stepping into your power. And from that place of just waking up and naturally stepping into your power, and you're just doing it every day because it's natural and it's second nature, right? Like that then is you living your purpose, you know what I mean? And that then is you're gonna just start materializing your manifestations. And it's just natural, and then you don't even need to think about it, you don't even need to talk about it, you don't even need to say any of the stuff that I'm saying right now. It's just like yeah, I'm just like living my manifestations, and it's just like the way that it's going, because every single day I wake up and it's just second nature, natural thing for me to just step into my power, you know what I mean, and just like own it. And maybe at first it seems so scary and it seems so impossible, blah 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 blah, but it's like the more that we believe in ourselves and the more that we really understand that it's possible for ourselves, then it just becomes natural. And then we're just like, okay, yeah, I like so worried about that way back in the day, but like in the past however long, like it's been a long time already, you know, that I've like already just haven't even thought about how scary it used to be, you know what I mean? Because that's how natural it becomes. You're just like to a point where you're just like, it's like you look back to childhood almost. It seems like it's just like, oh yeah, like way back in the day when I didn't really understand, you know, how easy it was and how natural like that it's supposed to be for us to just go after what, because think about what all the other animals do, you know, like all the other animals, like they just naturally are in their power. They just naturally do what they're supposed to do in order to survive, you know? And so it's just going back to like the basics of like what we should genetically have like built into our internal compass of like how we go about the world, you know? And it's just like that's how it should be. We should just be naturally stepping into our power. We should just be naturally doing the things that we want to do. You know what I mean? And so anyways, this whole dilemma of the human species is just getting out of our minds and getting out of what up here have we've created. You know, like when all the other animals have got it right somehow. And because of God and because of the universe, because the energy of God and the universe is in every single animal on this planet, and we are included. So just, you know, fall back into that animalistic nature that we all have, and fall back into that natural place inside of us where we have all the answers, and where we, you know what I mean? It's like you don't need to think and worry so much. We don't need to think and worry so much, and we don't need to create this stress and create all these things in our head. It's like it's just actually so simple for us to just step into our power and to just take hold of the future that we want and just start doing it, and then it becomes natural, and then we don't even remember how it was hard before, and then we're just living our dreams, and then that's it. And then that's just basically, you know, I don't really think I'm trying to like think if there's anything else I should say, but I've said it. You know, at this point all I'm gonna do is just continue to do it and continue to like live my dreams and live the manifestations of what I really truly desire. And then, you know what I mean, over time, like it just creates more and more and more of that, and that's what I want, and that's what we all want, right? Is creating more of what we want. So I hope this video has helped you guys. I hope that, you know, you got something out of it, and that you really, you know, if you haven't been before, I hope this helps you, allows you to understand how you can just step into your power, and understand how you can just, you know, you truly do have the ability to make anything happen. You just have to just integrate with the power of the universe, the energy of the universe that's inside each and every one of us. And just understand that you can, and that you know, that it's your birthright, honestly, at the same time, because we're just animals, and we're just capable of doing anything that we really truly want, and that's how it should be. So I hope that you guys get something out of that. Like I said at the beginning, thank you everybody who has subscribed to me. I haven't had a moment, like I said, to celebrate, so thank you everybody who helped me reach 100. Woohoo! And I am slowly making my way to 1,000, so if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. If you could like this video so it goes up in the algorithm, I'd also appreciate that. Thank you everybody for spending your time with me. I know I'm in the car. I'm trying to get to places where I can be more solid and not moving around while I'm talking to you, but we're gonna get there. But yeah, for now, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I love each and every one of you. Goodbye.